Hey y'all, bringing you, coming live, RPM headquarters in Racing Roseville, RPM East, high atop the 6-foot measuring stick on the wall here, out to show you where you're perched at when we're done. I'm going to go ahead and pop this thing loose. I've gone ahead and take the melamine off, cleaned it up a little bit, did the filler in here, just went all the way around it. I just carved it all out real good and went all the way around it. Last thing you want, because this is the lowest point on the nose and closest part to the ground, it's going to get sandblasted. It's going to beat and bounce and bang off the track and around the pits when you're pushing it around. And if there's any voids in there, that sharp bottom edge will bust off. So we went ahead and fixed it up for Tony just to make sure it was good and solid. Now we're just going to blow some air in here and see what we get going. Just crack this sucker loose, like so. See that? Just blow some air in. It just pulls right off. I don't have any of my wedges over here. Hold on, folks. Right in this trim edge on the back, where we've taken the 90 and sanded it still. We're good here. Don't want to go too far because we don't want to scratch up the surface of the mold. Okay, we need the up close glasses here. There you go. It just pops right in there. Just pull it out for a little air. Boom. One down in the middle here too. You can see that whole middle section moving. Everything here is already well loose. It's still stuck a little up there, but I mean not stuck, it's just not pulled loose yet. Can't believe I forgot my little wedges. Just holds this stuff open so you can blow air in here, you know. I don't have my blow gun either with the sharp tip on it. Here we go. She's loose. Just like that. That is a well-conditioned mold right there. Now, in the past, I've told you got to be careful pulling these things out of here, because you'll hear all that crinkling and crackling. It's static electricity, and it will light you up. The hair on my arms is standing up. And there we go. There she is. I'll show you. There's the 6-foot ruler you were on. We had a little angle clap down there to a little perch for you, but that's it. That's a brand new nose. I don't think we're going to need to polish her up. She looks pretty shiny already. We are going to go ahead and back paint the inside of all this stuff. But just wanted to give you a quick look at that bad boy. Let's put it over here. Hang on, folks. Get a little better look at her there. That's it. Okay, one down, two to go. Let me put you over here. Grab my hose. Sit you on top of the old acetone can here. Oops, here, put you on the cap. These are already, as I sanded them down, the vibration from the grinder, the sander, the cutoff wheel literally broke these loose. Look at this, it's already coming off. See, I don't even really need to blow any air in there. Bingo. No air involved. See, these are super conditioned molds, folks. These molds have produced hundreds and hundreds of parts. Hope I'm not on the microphone, but very nice. And looks like these gusset things are gonna work, at least at this point. You don't see it bowing out like we've had this problem in the past, especially when it gets cold. These things will want to move around, and see that falls right back in there. They never used to do that either, so we'll see how this one's going to work. So all it takes is just crack that bad boy loose a little bit. You see I got the gloves on. I've already sanded everything down. I mean, that's it, it's loose. But I've already had to pick 2-3 more. Oh, you hear that? We do that in the dark with the lights off. You'll see sparks, just like a lightning show. But there you go. And they sit right back in there, so that's good. We've got they try to open up more than 90 degrees, and that's the polyester. Just like your Bondo, you try Bondo and stuff when it's cold, real cold outside, and or you do some Bondo and maybe you put primer on something or whatever, Bondo on top of metal, especially when you're doing body work with a car. And if you get it too thick, Bondo is really not supposed to be built up real thick to do body work. It's just to take the flaws out of the surface. You get any more than, man, 1/8 of an inch, if that, and when it gets cold, you'll be able to see the Bondo right through the paint, right through all your work, especially on fiberglass as well. But the repair will shrink because of the cold weather. So you would think if the cold weather would cause us to shrink, it would go less than 90, right? But it doesn't. It goes more than 90. We'll have to see, stay in touch with Tony over the winter and see, where he's got these pieces sitting, how they hold up in the cold weather. I'm sure they're going to move a little bit. They're polyester. They're going to move a little. But it looks like even our stuff, the old stuff that we've made, when it gets hot like this, it comes right back to its original shape. Very strange. Kind of like metal and having a memory. It'd be nice to do a vinyl ester or epoxy, but it's so bloody expensive. Even the polyester these days is too expensive for guys to do this stuff in their garage, unless you're going to buy 55-gallon drums, and then you have to use it relatively quickly, or you're going to lose it, and then you're losing money, and that's not a good prospect for anybody. So that's it. I'm taking off the gloves. My sister-in-law, Michelle, ought to be calling any time now. They live right next door to us with little Braden in Brooklyn. It's Sherry's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Sherry. Love you. They're having pizza party right now with Sherry for her birthday, and they're going to have cake and ice cream. And I told them, just call me back when it's time for cake and ice cream. Me and Rich will come over and have some goods. So no call yet. But that's it. The parts are popped loose. Tomorrow we'll throw some flat white paint on the inside. So it's actually oil-based Rust-Oleum. The flat stuff is real thin, so it's real lightweight. It's not like a thick oil. The glossy stuff is real thick. And it's just a coat to cover, just to cover up the raw glass, you know. It dresses it up a bit. And so that, at this point, is it. We'll bring you a video of Tony collecting his parts and pieces at the racetrack. Till then, God bless. Love y'all. Godspeed. Hang in there. We're still free enough to be able to make fiberglass in our garage. See y'all.